Welcome back, week two. We are going to talk about Google Chat today. So, this is super short, super sweet, but it is a super helpful tool. We actually have moved to chat and spaces for our communication district wide for our technology coordinators. We have found it is a little bit more streamlined. It is based through the Gmail app. It is easy to use on a computer, on a phone. One thing, too, just to keep in mind that by using something like this in your district with Google Chat, Google Spaces, is that you are going to have access to all of those files and all that communication that is put through those forums. So, unlike a personal text message between, two personal cell phones, if there were ever a legal issue to come up, all of these things can be records can be pulled and obtained and things like that without having to lose access to your personal devices. So, just a little legal aspect to keep in the forefront of your mind as we go through here. It just says learn how to use different options. We're just going to do an overview of chat and let me give you some examples of things you want to use it for. Chat is located in your waffle. The icon's a little bit different now than it is in that presentation. It's kind of a rainbow, but it is based through the Gmail app. So I did go to the chat screen. You also can go through Gmail, and it's on one of the menus on the left side for chat. I also will show you down here at this bottom corner. Let me slide this over. There is a little round icon over here, and so that is also going to show you if that you have a chat that is unread, kind of like a little notification system. So I'm just going to go back over here to this homepage though, because it is a little bit cleaner to look at. If I didn't say it before, it is also a app on your phone that you can download so you can communicate through it just like you could a text message. So just a little overview, looking up here at the top, you can set kind of your notifications. Like for example, I might should put mine on do not disturb right now because I'm recording, so I can't take the time to answer a chat. You have where you can create a new chat over here. So there's really two types. You can direct message someone. I'm just going to click on this really through some of these things. A lot of tech coordinators will directly chat me if we have something that we're sharing back and forth or an issue that is sensitive and we don't just need it like to go to everybody. And then we also utilize a chat with all of our technology coordinators. And so those are all the members in the Google chat, and that is called a Google Space. So a chat's just one person, a space is going to be multiple people. Setting up one is super simple. If I back out of all of these things, I can go to new chat and I have the option to create a space, browse spaces. There's going to be spaces that are created within our district, but we recommend that everybody put them on private. So you probably won't be able to see that to start a chat. So I'm just going to create a space. I'm just going to put a test one just to kind of walk through the steps. You can choose if you want this to be collaborative where everybody can communicate or it's only going to be announcements. That means you have to set permissions for people who can post. So think carefully about what you want that for. If you want it private or within our organization, and this setting is turned off to not allow external members to join, um, just because we want to keep everything kind of in-house for this. So test space, create. And so now within your space, you have the ability to add members, and it pulls a bulleted list of everybody that it's going to be kind of your frequently communicated people at the top. You can share files with here, either from your Google Drive, or you can upload things that are downloaded on your desktop. Super easy. Nice way to share pictures and things like that between everybody. And one thing that I really like about this is that, everything stays in this chat and it keeps a running record. So you can scroll back through and find things. You can also search in that chat for different words or different people to see things that they've said. So that's something that's really helpful too. Another thing that's really cool is that you can assign tasks. Now, I'm the only one person in here. So, you can kind of make this like a little to-do list. So if you are planning a big event or things like that, you can have this task and you can assign it to certain people. It's going to notify them. You can put a deadline that this needs to be done by. And then this is going to kind of serve as like a little to-do list. And then over in my chat, you can send a chat to someone. it is going to also record those tasks within your feed, kind of. So Google Chat is really just a safe space that we can utilize here in the district to be able to communicate effectively. I would not recommend putting like my entire school in one, but grade levels could send chats between each other. You could do different departments, you could do different teams and committees, would be a great way to utilize this tool that we have in Google.